Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. It's a special.
Young Wei Koo all set to do the honors, and we are underway from Atlanta. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Whenever you see something that you find interesting,
they'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Throwing is Smith. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Grady Jarrett just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down. And that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is Fant on the short completion. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good game. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Avery Williams deep for Atlanta. Pulled in at the 24. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards.
Now reality.
And it will be Falcon football. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the veteran quarterback out of Michigan State. The former Spartan, it's Kirk Cousins.
And one nice thing you can always say about Kirk Cousins is that he's consistent. Always puts up nice numbers each and every year. If there is a downside to his game, it's been the lack of playoff success. All in all, though, formidable starting quarterback at a time in the league where it's tough to find your franchise guy.
A gain of 5.
Well, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
This is really fucking iconic, bro. I'm fucking dressed like Oscar the Grouch and shit.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
That's why he's won the first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 31s, 32s. That's why you draft it.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Now pass complete to Moore. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
A first carry for Tyler Algier. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Well, a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he's out of bounds. gets to the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
This is exactly the kind of drive you're hoping for out of the gates. They're mixing the run and the pass well, keeping this defense off balance early. And they're on the march here with another first down.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Algier gets the toss right. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. To throw, Cousins. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Rondale Moore, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
It's Vasili's 46th birthday sale.
Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Someone that doesn't like that.
Yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't doubt at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. When you get a throw now, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the bench. So thank you very much for giving us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
One of the illest people ever to touch the mic.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
We found out that he's a sex symbol we didn't know. Yo,
And he'll very
because
wisely
he's just
take
our
a knee
brother.
here as they'll bring this one out
He's
to
a
the
real
25
dude.
on
He's
the
going to smoke
touchback.
us out the
Seattle's
roof.
offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second
Who we
drive.
got? He got
Last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
But you don't look down for places and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are.
Sometimes it's more important to get to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play.
That too. But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
This is beautiful. Yeah, crazy. It's crazy. It looks like it's a painting or something.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Walker.
Maybe we do
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
And the color is red, so imagine the red color at the base of your spine. And take a few
From
breaths
Falcon
into the base of
territory
your
now,
spine
here's
and
1st
light
and
up the
10
red color.
at the 47. Play action. It's Smith. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And then the second chakra is orange. And it's just
Throwing now is Gino.
You can breathe into that one.
This is Fant on the short completion. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Imagine the Arctic
And he'll work this one out to about the 38. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd down and 4. They'll run again here with Robinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons.
When they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football, I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
They go play action. Cousins. Short throw caught by Pitts. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
This 2nd and 4. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he's going to be met at about the 43. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
I like to think of it just as
a 1st down here at about the 40.
White light, light.
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Here's a screen for Robinson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons.
When I see a defensive coordinator get upset and throw his headset, this is the kind of play that'll do it. You force 3rd and long. This is almost sort of a give-up play. You're just hoping to get something positive, and it winds up breaking big, and they convert on 3rd down.
On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Oh, good. That's so great. We're here. Barrage. And we're in
Cousins now.
my first time in Italy.
And this will be caught by Mooney.
We're here for
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage is simply running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Give them the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
For millennia. And we thought if we were going to have a party.
So 1st down, and they'll stick with Algier. And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Festival of the Sun. Festival of the Sun. It's amazing. You know, funny story about what are these Temple water bottles called? The first time I ever had to navigate one of those things, he taught me how to open it.
Pitts, and he's got
And last week I was trying to open it, and I was like, oh, Rick, taught me how to do it.
Kyle Pitts, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have taken a 13-0 1st quarter lead.
So,
they have to be loving this start to the 1st quarter.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, about 2 touchdown drives already. They feel very confident and feel like they have all the answers in this game. They're 1 point away from going up 14-0. Maybe they press the advantage for 2.
Extra point by Q, up and good. The score, 14-0.
The music world, like internet culture, underground music, and the special thing about Montreal is the direction of the questions. You know, you're asking people who've never opened up about,
wisely take
you know,
a knee here as
love
this one out to the 25
heartbreak
on the
or,
touchback.
you know, spirituality.
Seattle
Find
now ready to
themselves
march onto the
having
field.
this,
they've been outplayed
this
early, no
so I
question.
think
Down
it's a really
14-0
cool platform for
already
that.
as they
You
come
know,
up
and they
1st
reached
and
out
10.
and said that they wanted to do a kind of conversation between you and I.
To the air here after the INT
if we
on the last
documented one of these because,
this will be a
you know,
gain of 5
we've had some
as he
pretty cool
gets into the
conversations over
30.
the years. And
Ball on the 30, they'll come up
it just
with a
felt right.
2nd and 5.
So here we are. We're in the perfect place to do it. We're talking about, you know, summer solstice,
ahead, Walker.
the different rhythms of the universe and
at the
such.
33 following a gain of 3. And guess
This doesn't
what?
have to
Brings
be,
up 3rd
you know,
down.
universe related
Come to the
or
line,
nature related,
only
but
2
when you
yards
hear
to
the
gain
word
the first
the
here.
source, what's the source mean to you?
The source is
3rd and 2, Smith.
organizing
Work in the
principle
middle
of
of the
everything
field,
that
and
we
he's got a man
experience. So
complete. And he's going to have a Seahawks
why
first
does the
down
grass
as they're
grow?
able to get the
Why are
3rd
the
down
trees here? Why
conversion.
are we here? Why is everything
Everyone
here?
in the stadium saw that big hit
going
coming.
back to
And
the
I, as a
origination
former
of
defensive
everything.
back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play.
There he goes, left side. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big pickup of 38.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
Are in a constant battle trying to channel our inner child.
From the red
How do
zone
you
now,
think we
Smith.
remain in touch with
That's
that?
DK Metcalf running the
Getting
slant.
older,
He's
going
got
through
it.
things and, you know, developing wisdom through
DK
life.
Metcalf.
I
A
think
20-yard
any practice
touchdown.
that keeps you
And the
connected,
Seahawks
keeps you
are back
grounded,
within a
and
score.
rooted to what's happening, and paying attention to
Extra point
the
up
beauty
and
of the
through
world
by
around you
Myers.
is really
And
good.
that'll make our
Instead
score
of
14-7.
being inside, going outside.
That time,
Go for a walk.
75-yard drive, 5
Paying
plays.
attention to
And
the,
it's DK Metcalf
the
who finishes
majesty of
things
nature
off with a
seems to be a
touchdown
really good
reception.
thing to
From out of his end zone,
remind
it's
us of our
Avery Williams.
place in the world.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
I think the interesting thing about nature is that it can be so powerful and we can utilize it through our art,
This
through our
offense,
love for
Charles,
anything and
remember, drive
everything.
1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2
Listening to it and
resulted in a
seeing it
touchdown as
is a
well. Now they'll
very,
try to make it 3 for 3.
specific,
Yeah, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is
just
what they wanted to
approach to
execute.
your art,
But
and I think
did they really believe it would
there's a
happen
way
this
to
well,
do
this
it, but it
efficiently?
can be
And they'll
communicated.
take it. And
Can you speak
afterwards,
on
they'll say,
maybe a moment
there's
where
never
you
a doubt in
felt
our minds we were going to
nature
be successful
inspired
with this
something
one.
that you created? Maybe it could be a creative act. Maybe it could be an album.
Cousins
maybe
now
it
to
could
throw
be
on
a
first
particular
down.
song, even a
He's got the
conversation
connection
where
to
nature
Moore.
really inspired you.
And he'll be taken
I
down as
think
that
it
will
happens all
take
the time.
us
Like
to the
as you're
end of the
talking,
first quarter
I
of
heard the
play.
bird chirping.
Through 1 quarter,
There's another sound of like
14-7 our score.
I think it's birds making this like I don't know what you call it. Like
Back
hear
now
that?
in Atlanta,
What do you
second
call
quarter
that
action.
sound?
The Falcons with
I
the
don't know, it's
football.
something beautiful.
As they've
it's
got it with a
sound.
first and 10.
A bee flew past me, and I heard the buzz of the bee, and
Robinson up the middle.
it places me here.
And
It's like
nothing
I'm not
much
in my head,
materializing there on the first down
I'm
run.
here.
He'll get a couple, and that's it.
and it's like everything's a
This
reminder
is 2nd and 8.
to be alive, to pay attention. It's now. It's not. I'm not in the future.
Off
I'm
the
not
play
in the past.
fake,
I'm here with you
Cousins.
now. And it feels good.
Locates Mooney on the out route.
Happens where
And he's able to take it across
a bird
midfield
flies into
before
the
going
moonlight
out
or
of
down
bounds.
something, and the lyric changes
Call it a
because
gain of 6 on the
whenever
play.
these things happen,
And now that sets
Or
up
you're
3rd and 2.
planning on doing something one way, and then a weather condition or
On the give, here's
somebody
Robinson.
not
And
making
he
a good
has the
studio
first down
changes the
yardage
plan,
before
and
they
something
bring him
new
down
happens,
right at the 45.
unexpected, and something
Too, right?
comes out of
So
that.
this is a situation where low man
It's
has
funny you
got
say
to
that
win at the line of
because
scrimmage.
I think
But it's not just the
I
low
want to say it
man
was
winning.
like a
It's
year
the
and a half,
low
or
man
maybe
who's
2 years
winning
ago.
with some force. And they had that
I
to
was
pick
going
up the
through just
first
like a
down.
rough patch
Barely picking
in
it up,
life,
but they
and
did.
whenever I'm going through something, I'll call my
Cousins.
mom, and sometimes she'll
Throws
be
it on the
like,
move,
"You should
but
talk to
can't
Rick. You
connect
should go see
as
Rick."
that falls
And
incomplete.
I was going through something, and my mom was
Plenty
like,
of
"You should
shouts
see
from
Rick.
this
You should
crowd as
see
they
Rick." And
watch
I
the
was
replay.
going to
They
reach out
want
to
a
you, but
challenge, and they're going to
I
get
didn't
one.
happen to that day. And a friend of mine asked if I wanted to go surfing. I'd never been surfing before. And
We'll get a moment
I was
here
like, I'll
as
do
they
it.
look
Like
this
anything
one
to get my
over.
mind off of just the
Remember now, the
chaos,
call
right?
on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear
went to the
video
beach,
evidence
you
to
know,
the
parked in
contrary.
Malibu,
And I give these officials a
walking
lot of
onto
credit. Such a tough and
the
demanding
beach
job.
towards the
You and I
ocean.
both know that.
And
Yeah,
I'm
they make
looking
the
at
right
the
call
sand, and as I
way
look
more
up, I
often
see you
than they get
walking
it
by me.
wrong.
And there was nobody on the beach.
There was no one there that day. Had I took a left turn, had we not stopped to get coffee on the way there, 15 seconds earlier, 15 seconds later, and I wouldn't have
not
crossed the path.
successful there on the challenge, and you'll have to be careful from here on out because you only have one challenge remaining.
And then we just
Second and 10.
Yeah, exactly. We had the most beautiful conversation, and that, conversation and then going in the water and being completely disconnected from everything else. The idea of nature and every conversation and
9
what it can
yards,
do for
not
you.
quite enough, and they'll be left now with
It's
31.
really,
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Yeah, no, being sitting on the board, completely disconnected from everything.
Algier will try to pick it up.
I was having that conversation right before it.
Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
That I'll never forget.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless.
There's just a few moments like that, and it's important to recognize the signs, I think, and recognize that
so first and 10 now from
anything
the 30.
and everything that's happening around us is happening for a reason. And sometimes, I get so overwhelmed with work or, wanting to be in control of everything, and sometimes I just have to let go.
Now
And
Cousins.
as of late, I've just realized
Short
that,
throw caught by Pitts.
I think gratitude is the most important thing for me. Intention and
The Falcon
inventory
passing
are
game
very
looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Cousins. That's thrown underneath to Algier. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up second down. Algier going straight ahead. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal.
Have you a friend or a loved one met in a car accident recently? And do you get hired alert from the east access of your own home? Would you have done so?
Play clock down to 3. And TCU is not going to snap it. Wow. So they decided they weren't going for it.
Robinson. And touchdown, Falcons.
Not going to take it away if you're thinking about a field goal, so they're going to call it right now.
He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Coup for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was Bijan Robinson who took it home with a touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's Coup to kick off.
TCU special teams could not have done that any better.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on first and 10. He lets it fly for Lockett. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 75 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Myers connects on the PAT. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points.
USA.com for special offers on select SUVs.
Williams to return.
Like watching TV shows and movies? Don't watch our ads.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
In your living room. What? You want to go to jail.
Bijan Robinson and the Falcons back onto the field. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
On play action, Cousins. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The Falcons on third down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Cousins throw into the hands of Pitts here. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down.
You're in good hands with Allstate.
More the motion man.
ESPN College Football is
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
So that's what they have to do more defensively, not just getting sacks, but to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Cousins now on second down. That's complete to Mooney. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and long for Cousins. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. The big fella. Still going inside the 20. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. Now Myers for the extra point.
2nd and 6.
He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
Center again.
So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
Keep this drive going. There's still over 10 minutes to go in this football game. You have all 3 timeouts.
Cousins on first down. That's caught by Werner, the tight end. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
Wilson, pressure got picked up.
Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Hand off now to Robinson. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
They suspected it as a power play up the middle coming out. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Played a ton of football for the Horned Frogs. Very savvy defense.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. That is caught. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down.
So 2nd and 15 coming up.
Cousins sets up the screen to Robinson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's a big-time tackle by safety.
Throwing, Cousins. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 3rd and 2.
That second level of
play fake. Cousins. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And out of bounds right around the 20. Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's
in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Gain of 9. Absolutely. No decision here for Kyle Whittingham. What a gutsy run by the quarterback.
2nd down, Cousins.
Cat and mouse game going on pre-snap.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free.
That one's incomplete.
Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's more. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. You're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Nowhere to go with the football in this play. And you know what? Wilson did the best thing that he possibly could. He couldn't run.
They'll run here with Robinson. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
So nothing doing there. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
Made that play, slow to get up.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Fourth down, and the attention turns to Falcon kicker Younghoe Koo. Koo knocks this one through the post. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So they're able to win that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Smith's throw into the hands of Fan.
If I'm TCU in this moment,
4 yards the pickup, first down. Smith trying to get him to the line quickly with the clock rolling. Now this throw caught left side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 62 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
so now it's 4th down to 20.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will make this a 4-point game. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it was capped off by a Jackson Smith and Jigba touchdown catch. Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Short throw caught by Pitts. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
The patty is, wait for it, square. That's right, and now I'm ready for the Krabby Patty Cola meal you're craving.
Second down and 3.
Order up.
So what are you working on?
Working out of the gun, Cousins. To the right side, and he's got more complete.
We've got 24 hours to get on.
First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Today.
Oh, we can deliver that.
Thank you.
They'll throw again, Cousins. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. Throwing is Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He hit his first. Now this from 43. Tree knocks this one through the post, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our downtown Orlando studios in this EA Sports Halftime Report. This one has the look of a game that could very well go down to the wire. Just 1 point separating these two clubs at the break. But they're ready for the second half, and we are too. As we'll take it right back out to Brandon and Tar.
The whole game, and his demeanor and voice just hasn't changed. He has the same routine as he gets down to the bench. Brock, for you, do you feel like it's surprising?
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Making some great plays here in the second half. Excellent read on the zone read to keep the football.
So we get set to start this 3rd quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. Well, Charles, we saw pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Cousins.
Sherry's point on Wilson, he's just so
short throw caught by Pitts. Into space at the 45. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Wilson.
To throw is Cousins.
It's 1-on-2. A little hesitation.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That ball was tipped in the air and ball ultimately fell incomplete. It caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it. He's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well. And maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
To throw, Cousins.
And if I'm the Utah Utes, I'm either going to my tight end,
and he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they have regained the lead.
And the coverage knocked away incomplete.
Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field.
Need here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the 2nd half. On first down, it's Smith. This is Fant on the short completion. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On 2nd down, it's Walker. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Carry straight ahead. And Kyle Whittingham will have to burn the first of those timeouts. In essence,
throwing now is Gino. Throw out wide to Walker. Break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. On a heavy rush, and down he goes. Grady Jarrett, his 2nd sack of the night.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
They'll come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
The Skips, wireless phone.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith.
Second down and 6.
Pass taken in by
That's so goofy, bro.
They've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. Now Gino on first down. And he fends them off. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Last time you had to run the football, you needed Utah to burn another one of their timeouts. But here, Sonny Dykes has to make a decision.
Now to the ground, here's Walker. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game has been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. This is Fant on the short completion, and he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on fourth down. It's Jason Myers. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and they'll remain down by 2. Listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their background. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
3 knees and the game is over. TCU, you go back to Fort Worth with a win.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the
What the fuck, man?
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Man, every getting close to 300, he can't get the goddamn ball off.
On third down, Cousins. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Snaps it to Williams. Left side, he'll get the first down.
First down, here's Cousins. Short throw caught by Pitts. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's second down. Well, that's always a good place to throw it.
He got 10 catches.
One of the biggest targets not only on this team,
Like
but in the
that, 10
National
catches.
Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
In motion goes McLeod. Cousins now. That's out wide here for Robinson. So no gain on the play. And that's going to make it fourth down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right. And no less yardage.
We're going to win this motherfucker.
The ball now going back over to the Seattle Seahawks offense. And I hate to point to that missed field goal from their last drive, but you look at the scoreboard, they would be in the lead if they had that three.
But no doubt those points or those missed points do loom large. But here they're getting a chance for a makeup, aren't they? Almost like my time in school. I was always begging my teachers for a makeup exam. Here's their opportunity now to put those points on the board.
And every point becoming more vital here in the second half. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a third and long. Gino now to throw. He completes this to Walker. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
I like you're telling people about the new Experian Insurance Marketplace. Experian will
now a toss left side for Algier. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Boye Mafe got to the line like a knife through butter. He buries him for a loss.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
That was second down throw for Cousins. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from Long. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
That one deep for London. And a penalty comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So pass interference to call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
He's got his man, London, right side. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
Something that he's had an issue with in the prior couple of weeks, throwing 4 interceptions in the last
They'll run with Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, his second touchdown of the night. And the Falcons are able to extend their lead. Well, fair to say, they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the second time of the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
And gets just an excellent game by Josh Hoover.
Able to connect on the extra point. And that makes this a 9-point game. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was Bijan Robinson who took it home with a touchdown run.
Get the win for Brock Osweiler, for Sherry Burris, for our own crew, Dave Fleming saying thanks for
And
watching.
he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
There's no time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On second down, here's Smith. And that one off the mark.
First read that you incomplete.
Now Gino. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Smith on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line.
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
When he said that, Josie Torch spinach was right down. That's why he's like it. I don't go over when nobody else did it. That was a queen. Got it.
Algier now up the middle. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Nail the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the fourth. Here's Algier again on second down. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum where maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
And he's going to have the Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that will bring up second down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule right down in distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Throw left side, complete. That's Robinson. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Creatively, it wasn't. There's a lot of that. So a lot of guys be real.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
I mean, this game's winding down and people are getting tired, and that's when you really want a big body guy running the football. But I have to tell you, watching him run it, I wonder why they don't use it more earlier in the game.
Yeah, those bigger guys here late in the game, you're trying to protect the lead, usually not as fumble prone either.
No, that is so true because they are taught. Take care of the ball as you surge forward, and you often see them with both hands wrapped around it when they go through the line.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Kyle Pitts, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Falcons have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th. CD, anytime they get close to the red zone, he is such a threat, and there he is again already, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game.
And I know it's probably a little bit of a failing on my part, but you know I watch a game through defensive eyes, and I don't understand what the coverage was doing there. When he headed out deep, they should have adjusted and flowed towards him. Instead, they left him out there and gave him a chance to make a big play. And, of course, he did exactly that. His size, speed, and versatility makes him a top target in any game.
Extra point by Curry, up and good. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. And out now come the Seahawks. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. Interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Walker now at 1st and 10. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 16 yards on the play as they try to chip away at this 16-point deficit. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Smith. It's caught, blocking. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That'll be a gain of 16 for number 16.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Smith, catch is made by Metcalf. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 22. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of a...
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Seahawks get a bit closer. Gino's going to throw. Flush to his right. And they will get back to it in one score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the 4th. And that almost makes it a brand-new ballgame. Now it's a one-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play, it worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Cousins the throw it. Short throw caught by Pitts. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 85 yards on the ground for him now. He's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. They'll run again here with Robinson. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. If you can keep getting games like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, and keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. On to give, it's Algier. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now a handoff to Algier. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and a couple. Handing it off, right side, Algier. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front. And it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive will take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 124 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. In motion left goes a tight end. Again, it's Robinson. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcons touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him and let him cap things off.
Now Cousins going to bring his guys up for the two-point try. They'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
How would you...
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Smith.
And that's complete to Brown.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Here's 1st and 10. Smith.
Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
Here's 1st down. Here's Smith. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
All right for them cities.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down.
This is ridiculous, man.
And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 27-yard line. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Smith's going to throw it.
And this is caught for
Can't make this shit up, bro.
So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down. And it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. Algier going straight ahead. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Robinson up the middle. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
No, I was not wearing that shit.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.